Guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We're playing Parklife and we've just filled in, well, this nice area. Looks pretty good, little suburby kind of area. And then we've got this this kind of almost like on the side of a hill kind of setup, and I think it looks pretty cool. Oh, what I wanted to say is I apologize for there not being a few episodes over the last few days or a week or something like that. I've had a real tough time with work, traveled a hell of a lot, been home like 3 days in the last 3 weeks, and so recording was a little bit difficult. So yes, so my apologies if you've been waiting for this series and it hasn't been coming out as regularly as it used to, at least. But yeah, let's get straight back into it. Hopefully I can prolong prolong this series a little bit more by getting some more regular content up and running. Okay, so what are we going to do now? I'm kind of tempted for us to see about filling in this area over here, and what I'm liking about this is that this is kind of almost like a touristy neighborhood kind of thing. So let's start by creating a bit of an area here. Okay, maybe even up like that, something like this. Right, so this is be like a point, right? Oh, yeah, there we go. And what is that? That's the river. Nice. That's the river. Maybe what I'll do is I'll trim it back just a tad from there. Okay, we'll do something like that. We may see how we expand upon it somehow. Yeah, so what I want to do is something like this. So this would be a pretty good touristy kind of spot. We've got the nature reserve over here. Actually, it's a pretty good tie-in to that anyway. So what's happening with the water? Our water availability isn't great. So let's see about remedying that. Where are we getting our water from at this point? Where does our water come from? Oh, we've got these water treatment plants. Yeah. So we've got something like that, and we've got it spread around a little bit, so it's not too. So there's one over there, there's one over there, there's one over there, there's one over here. So it's spread out a fair bit. Oh, this area was going to be, yes, industrial. So I wanted to do a little bit of a touristy spot over here, so we can see about doing that. So that's a bit of a layout requirement as a start. Oh, actually. Hang on, focus. We need some water. Since probably best not to take water from here, what we could do, however, is give this area a bit of a water tower. Actually work quite well right here in this neighborhood right there. Yeah, something like that. I think that's pretty decent. Let's see about hooking that up to the water over there. That should give us a fair bit extra water right there. Yeah, a little bit of water availability is being generated by that. Hopefully that'll sort this out. It is sorting it out. Good stuff. A little bit of water. Okay, now what are we going to do with our, what kind of parks? Quickly, I want to have a little bit of a look of parks. I don't want to kind of fill this area with parks or anything like that. I just want to understand quickly what kind of parks do we have again. So we've got the city park, the amusement park, the zoo, and the nature reserve, and that's kind of what we have. So what we do, what I also want, I have some of this. What I'm also wondering is something like beaches and things like that. So if I go to where exactly do we need a stadium at some point. Definitely need a stadium. What is this thing? A bird and bee haven. Yeah, that has to be an asset. A city arch. Still need a city arch somewhere. Anything here that's like a roller coaster, which we're not going to do. Clock towers and the likes. Any beach, AMC movie theater. Yes, these kind of things. BTB funeral what? Funeral hall. That's crazy. IKEA. That's pretty big, probably. Yeah, we're not going to do IKEA over here. Excellent, some good stuff. I need to get in here and have a look. That's the Sea Fortress, yes. Futuristic Town Museum, Outlet Center Tower. Oh, I think that's part of one of the other asset things. Anyway, no need, no worries. So touristy stuff It could. That's. I think that's part of one of the pieces as well. The city, the park life stuff. Freight terminal storage. Another IKEA. That's just assets, I believe. That's Cathedral of Plenitude. A little weird. Central Park. Statue of the Colossalus. Yeah. Astrodome. There's Dome multi-purpose stadium. Baseball stadium and just arena kind of thing. And then what else do we have over here? I want something. Well, that's the space shuttle launch site. What is this? Television station. So I want a little something that's gonna give us Chirpy launch site. So I want something in here that's gonna be plenty touristy. And I'm kind of thinking maybe something like the aquarium or something like that. What is this? This is an operation office. Yes, I want an operation office, please. And like an aquarium or a expo center. Something like that. Expo center, I don't know. I don't know if the expo center is the one for us. But maybe an aquarium right here somewhere, very close to like the train station. So that we can get a fair bit of action from it. And then hotels and maybe beaches and stuff up here. I think I like the idea of doing that. So first things first, as always, let's start with our layouts. Since this is pretty touristy, I'm gonna make sure that we do nice. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? This is pretty touristy. I'm gonna make sure the roads are pretty decent. Yeah, so that's more along the lines of what we want. Probably, yeah, something like that, and then something like that to close that out. I think that's pretty decent. We'll probably run a fairly similar one down here, but what I was kind of thinking we need to do, and now obviously we're not using the parallel tool, but what I was kind of thinking is what we'll do is we'll do something like that. No, not quite. Something like that. That's pretty decent. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. Otherwise, maybe something like 30, right? Okay, so this one needs to extend just a tad more. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh no, not quite right. I want a better. Want that to be much better actually. 33. Okay, well, let's go up to say 35. I see that's almost too much. Actually, that's perfect right there. Okay, so now we just need to tie these together. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. That's a little bit of a funny shape, I must say. And now what we'll do is we'll do little meandering spurs out of there. We could also actually do a bit of an extra connection or something. Probably a little bit of a dead end or something. We'll see about that. Okay, now I'm kind of keen to redo that very same thing again. Okay, so let's do this a bit. 33 or something. Yeah, actually, so that works. That works for me. And now I'll just do one or two little spurs out. What I'll do is I'll run this all the way to there. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll see how that works. And what we'll do is we'll just gonna end of the line it over there. That actually doesn't work too well. What I'm thinking is what we should do is do a bit of a arch thing. I think that could actually be. We'll do about 15. Oh, that's 10. Okay, well, let's do 10 then. 10, 10, 10, 10. And we'll just, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to like that. So where's this guy? There it is. Let's finish that one off right over there. That, I'm loving the way we are sorting out this area. Now let's see about how are we going to extend this section. That's just not right. Okay, so let's stop that. Let's close that out. Let's start it from this side. We'll do something like that. 10 and 10. And we'll do that. There we go. That's finishing that area off. And that's an interesting little layout that we've got over here. This thing, I'm kind of thinking we need to tie it in over there. So let's grab this. Let's give it a little bit of a straight section to start with. And we can even give this one a little bit more. And now what I need to do is we need to something like that. Yep, I like it. I like it. That's quite natural that we're doing right there. Okay, so we have this over here. So the first things first, we're gonna need some additional public transport over here. That standalone piece over there with the bridge is almost not ideal for public transport, at least, but I wanted a little bit of diversity, to say the least. So what is this thing? Small bus garage, a bus station. Yeah, I think that's probably is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab a bus station over there. Oh, and then I wanted to actually do the aquarium, and the aquarium is now not fitting in here anymore. So potentially I need to move the aquarium onto this side over here. It's going to have a better reach, to say the least, if we do that. Alternatively, I can do something like this, but then we're going to need to see how we're going to get people down from there. That's not bad either. Can it fit in on this side? No, it cannot. So that side is a little bit more distance. Probably also a little bit better that it's on that road over there. It's gonna give us a little bit of a bigger area of reach right there. So let's do plop that in there. It kind of looks like it works quite well in that spot. I'm just pretty keen on us getting some form of access down from here for the guys who's coming in with the train to come here. So let's see, what shall we do with that? A little bit of a pathway, maybe. What kind of what is that? Crossings and things, all kinds of funny assets that I have that I don't use, and I probably should at some point. Okay, what did I... Yeah, so it's in the parks piece, right? I think we've got... Where did we have the... Yes, here they are. So the issue with those, though, is that they don't actually have a nice... Actually, they do have a nice connection point. Yeah, that's perfect. I just need to understand what is the right height. Probably not that one. Yeah, maybe this one is the right height. Oh, I need Anarchy, of course. Let's switch on Anarchy. So I don't want it on that side then. All we'll do is we'll just do that. Yeah, that's a little bit of a gimmicky piece there. And now what I need to do is get the pathway sorted out. All the way at the other side. I'm just going to try and link the... I don't know if this is going to work. Is that working? That looks weird, very weird. Let's get rid of that piece. Yeah, so I don't think that's going to actually work for us. We may not be able to use this thing. This thing over here is not going to... okay, hang on. Let's start by getting the snap to stop working. Take off all the snapping. Oh, and we're up at 12, right? So let's page that up to 12. Not at all. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to not even try it any further than that. What we'll do is we'll just get pretty standard stuff. Okay. Actually, we're not going to be able to tie into that at all unless we... Aha! Now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking clearly. Put on the snapping, and I want to do these things. So if we say... What is a good spot? Well, that's a lot of walking. So if we potentially say that we're doing that, and we're... Is that... Well, let's see how that works. That's really not going to work. Okay. So if we say, let's do that first. And now we drop it down. Wow, look at that. That's not working, in my opinion. Look at the car. Okay, no, that's not working. That's not what we want to do. Not at all what we want to do. So we're struggling with proper pedestrian access off of this road here. To be honest, probably need to run it down here and then just connect it from there somehow. So what we'll do is we'll just do this. Yeah, something like that. Right there. Is that on the ground though? It is on the ground, so I'm gonna have to extend it just a tad. No snapping, no snapping, no snapping. Something like that. Right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty decent. And now what we'll do is we'll tie in over there with a bit of a walkway. We'll make sure to add our bit of a crosswalk right there. That actually aligns quite nicely over there. It is signalized, so that's okay. And on this side we'll get a bit of a pathway to go that side too. We'll go to kind of our standard paths over here. Where can we grab that? Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's see, how can we... Oh, it's snapping again. Take off the snapping. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do the move it just ever so quickly. There we go. That's pretty cool. So now you can actually get to the to that spot, the aquarium. Okay, let's hook up the piping over here. So one of the mods I have going on is not getting this. It's the whiteness thing, I think. And now I don't have that selected. So let's run a bit of a line like that. And now we need to... Yeah, that's gonna be pretty decent. Okay, so that's sorted for a bit of water. We're probably gonna need to run water out along here, and I think that would do the trick. So now we are getting there. Okay, what I wanted to do is make sure that we actually zone this as some kind of commercial hub or touristy. Coleridge Square it's not going to be called. It's going to be called Coleridge Point. Yes, because it's a point. Yeah, pointy. Coleridge Point. There we go. And now let's see how we fill this piece in. So I'm definitely keen on doing a bit of density alongside this piece over here, and then maybe in that area right over there. So actually that works quite well. I want to do that as a zone. Whether we want to do that is maybe not quite the thing. And I'm not going to, well, apart from this very end, I won't be zoning on this road, but in this very end, I'm kind of happy to do that. And let's see, let's leave that be for now. So there we go, there's some action there. The one thing that we probably should have done, and maybe not too late, just pause the game ever so quickly, and why on earth have we got that going? So there we go. Want to just run that through there, just so that there is a little bit of a pathway that connects these areas. Excellent, so we've got a hotel set up immediately popping up over here. So let's see, what other kind of stuff are we going to do? So I'm thinking I had some stuff. So this is a floating cafe. That is pretty cool. I'm going to pop the floating cafe right over there. This is a fishing island. We will sort out the fishing island. I'm not fond of what I'm seeing on that side though. If we do it on this side, it's not close enough to the water, is it? That, I mean, it looks much better over here. Ooh, I wasn't. Okay, so the tankers are doing their thing over here. That looks very high. Seriously, very high. Yeah, that I don't like that. Seriously, very high. Over there, is it still gonna be very high? How does that look actually? No, that doesn't look too bad. That's fine. That's gonna be fine. Okay, now what I need us to do is just grab some kind of dirt roads to go out here and link it up. Similarly, we're gonna need a bit of a dirt road to get down there. So that's linked up now, but that's crazy. It looks so weird. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna grab the dirt road again, and this time we're gonna force it to just to ground. Yeah, so we're gonna do something like that. There we go. So at least you've got the axis going over there. That is not getting any water. So let's get our water linked up again over this. Okay, so let's run a bit of water down there. Let's run a bit of water out there. Perfect. So I need to few more pieces. That is quite touristy. Yeah, these guys are running straight in and out of there. Not too good. So let's see about a bit of a beach or something like that. Something similar. Floating cafes and the likes of that. So I've got some of that going on. What is this? This is like a beach park. Where can we... Hang on. Again. Just grab that. Take off this piece. And now we'll see where's going to look somewhat semi-workable. So if we do that, right, what does that look like? Pretty crappy to be honest, but its proximity to this area makes it look pretty good over there. But I'm not gonna keep it over on that side. Then what I will do is we'll put it over here because it'll work pretty well, right, like right over here as well. So where was that again? Over here. I think this is gonna work well. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So what I could do is, if I was into detailing this a little bit, actually what I can do is do a few of them next to each other. Like that. So we're going to have a nice kind of beach area. Yeah, I think that's going to be about it. So that's going to be the beach area over here. Yeah, I like that. Good going. And now what I want to do is in this spot I want to get in a bit more of this, going, just so that there's some stuff happening. That's pretty cool. So the point is getting pretty busy. Yeah, let's just fill out that section all the way to the end there. See how the rest of that goes. And I'm kind of tempted to do a little bit of high density in here as like these kind of condo places where people have their holiday homes kind of thing, you know. That's pretty good. So if that starts filling in, that's going to be pretty cool. And then, yeah, this section, definitely residential all the way around here is going to be pretty awesome at the point. What I'm going to do over here, I'll leave this be for now. We'll see how that goes. Perfect. So, oh, that doesn't actually have power. The rest is okay. So there's a pretty cool stuff happening at a Coleridge Point. And the question is, I think that should probably be a big high density chunk again, or some more beach. Let's just go back to the park stuff and see what else we have. So we've got the beaches, so we could actually do a nice bit of beach on this side also, which makes a lot of sense. It does make a lot of sense. Do we have any other beach type sites? Beach. So how does that look? It looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Let's take that one out and we're gonna redo the beach piece. Some of those. I'm gonna try and move it just a little bit over that way so it doesn't do too weird and funky stuff. And say like that, and that is gonna be a bit of a beach strip right over here. I like it. I like it. And that's got plenty of like right there. So these are these hotels and stuff going on right there. I like it. It's pretty cool. Making good use of our beach areas. At the point itself, they can walk around and do all these kind of things. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, okay, so actually, I should probably put a cut in this episode. So let's see if we need any other we of course need some amenities. So what I'm thinking is, at the very least, we need a bit of a clinic or something. Definitely need a bit of death care going on in this area. So we can kind of obviously squeeze in. We'll squeeze in a little piece over there. Okay, then on this touristy kind of stuff, we need a bit of a touristy type police station. So something like this is a little bit of a more localized police station look. Is that the right spot for it? I kind of like it right over there. Yeah, it should be able to sort out this area pretty well. So that's a bit of a police station. Now let's see a bit of medical. What kind of a clinic or something do we have? A rehab clinic. This area that would do well with a bit of a rehab clinic. This is the kind of area where that kind of thing is all the rage. So what I'll do is I'll plop the clinic in there, and now I'm also quite keen on getting a bit of a fire station going on. Is there something small we can squeeze in? That's not really gonna fit in there. But this one, that's a tiny little one. I think that's about alright for over here. Anything else? That's rural. How's that look? Wow, that's quite interesting actually. Let's try that. How's that one work? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that idea. It's got fire engine access all around. So there we go. Police station over there. Fire and a little bit of a clinic. So these people can do their thing. I am liking this. Pretty cool. Excellent, excellent. So we're filling in that area quite nicely. Not sure what I'm going to do in that spot just yet. We've got a bit of stuff going on over here. So maybe this area should actually also add a bit of a school. So let's quickly see where our closest schools are. So we've got one over there, but it's probably worth us squeezing in one on this kind of side right over there, and it fits in pretty well over there. So a little bit of amenities right in this area is pretty good. Wow, that's huge. What's that? That's a large primary music academy. Modern high school. Yeah, we can do a modern high school over here. Let's just get the anarchy switched off. So if I put a large, like a modern high school, let's do Phoenix High School actually. That is almost better. I don't want to do it like that. How do I want to do it? Now let's do the modern high school. Yeah, modern high school over there. And Nova City Primary, like right there on the other side. So now we've got some schools and stuff going on in this area, and so kind of thinking around this edge we probably can do some more residential, given that we've got the schools going on there. Anyway, we'll see if that actually does anything. There we go, so nice schooling going on. What's going on here? We need a little bit more water. So let's tie those together and see how the water works. Excellent, so that is Coleridge Point. It'll generate a bit of traffic as well, and hopefully we'll get the train to start running this area. So that's a bit of a touristy destination, holiday destination kind of thing. These are like hotels and stuff like that. I think there's still a fair bit of work, and actually this area may be a little bit more residential. Yeah, I like how we kind of dropping it down from high density to lower but still high-ish kind of density over here. Excellent, that's pretty good. That gives us all these kind of beachfront areas working quite well. I actually love the look of this. If you wanted to detail this, you could do a very nice little beach detail right over there. Even extend a few things, do a bit of a walking. What are we saying? Walking stuff, walking tours, and the likes. People are walking across here quite nicely. Actually, just before I end this episode, let's have a quick look at the train stuff. Okay, so we should exactly. So where is? What I want to do is I want to grab that and plop it right there, and then I wanted to add one right there. Excellent. So now actually have the train running all the way to the end there. To start feeding all of this, we've got the bus station over here that can do multiple different moves. Feed this side, feed up here, feed to this direction, even all the way to the park. Nice. I think that's pretty good. This area could become a little bit of a city park, to be honest, around the train station. Maybe not. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, that has been Coleridge Point. I think the next thing I'm going to do is start getting rid of a bit of this industrial demand by doing a little bit of a forestry area. I think that's what I wanted to do when I laid out these little dirt roads in here, is do a bit of a forestry area right in here, and then again from there do a bit of kind of suburbs and stuff in this bit of sprawl. But I think we're doing pretty well. We're seeing a little bit of traffic on the roads, nothing major. Yeah, no, absolutely nothing of any real significance. We're not causing any traffic issues over here. Everything is pretty decent, no problems whatsoever. Even up and down here, I think our use of public transport and the likes is doing pretty well. This area over here, even how is this going across here? So this bridge thing here is a little bit busy. So yes, that's probably where our main access is happening through now. Is over this one here. Are we seeing a bit over this bridge? We're seeing a bit over that bridge as well. So that's why this area may not be as busy as the others. So what I'm thinking for this area here is probably a little bit more in the high density natures. If we look at the slopes, so it's going to be a little bit of slope management in terms of how we do this area also. But yes, it can step up a little bit over here and then run down. But yeah, it's a little bit more difficult to manage. But it worked quite well on this side, and it does look pretty cool to have these meandering pieces. So we'll see how we manage the other side. So that I'm still loving this area. Yeah, if you do too, let me know. Tell me if you have got any ideas for us. Add that to the mix, in the comments down below, and we'll see how we incorporate. So I'm just going to connect those up for now, just so that thing can stop flashing at me. It should. Yes, there it goes. Okay, guys, so that's it for me for this episode. So I'm ExactChaos, and this has been Cities Skylines Parklife. We played it very exactly. Yes, and if you liked it, hit the thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.